Single family home versus raw land. That was the question that came into us, and it was positioned in this way, which is going to be more appealing to the high net worth investor? It's a great question, but it's not a hard question here in Hawaii, and I'll tell you why. Hi everyone, Dan Polimino from the Hawaii team and KW Big Island. Land overall is very, very valuable. As you've heard people say, they're not making more of it, so buy dirt. Dirt is very expensive here in Hawaii, and that's okay because it's expensive in a lot of places. The difference here is that it's really, really difficult to build. I mean, really difficult. Like how difficult, you're saying, Dan? Let me give you an example. 3 years ago, there was an article in one of our local magazines or newspapers, and it said that Hawaii County was the most difficult place to build a home based on county regulations, meaning permits, zoning, all of the above. It was the most difficult place. Now, having built a home here, I can tell you the article was spot on. It was dead right. It is an incredibly difficult place to build a home. They have regulations for their regulations. They have rules for their rules. And they have paperwork for their paperwork. It's just mind-boggling the level of bureaucracy here to build a home. So you could have a beautiful piece of land. It could be in the right spot. It could be appreciating fairly well. The best parcels are twofold. They're the infill lots that you may find in some of the resorts, although I'll caution you, a lot of the infill resorts inside the resorts are the least desirable, and that's one of the reasons why they're still here. The other is buying large swaths of agricultural land, but it's getting more and more difficult to do agriculture here on the island for a lot of reasons. Again, regulations is one, workforce is probably number one, and then harvesting and selling product. It's very difficult. You have pests, you have weather problems. It's getting more and more difficult. So the answer to this question for me is relatively easy. What is more important to the high net worth investor? And that's a single family home. If you get a single family home, particularly one that's in the resorts, your appreciation is going to go up and up. You've heard me say many times that this island appreciates on average about 6% per year. And that's just the average, right? That's year over year. If you take a look at the resorts last year, that Waikoloa Beach, Mauna Lani area appreciated by 12%. And I think even though this has been a down year, I think it'll probably bump up by 6 to 8%. But 6 is usually the minimum average that you can bank on. So for me, if I'm answering the question, pick the single family home. And if I can answer any of your questions about the market, investing, buying, selling here on the Big Island of Hawaii, contact me here at the Hawaii team. Call me on my cell phone. I will answer 808-987-3306, 808-987-3306, or check us out at thehawaiiteam.com. Aloha.